Okay, I'm here. Let's get this.
Hello, everyone. 6 years ago, our beloved Netflix show was taken from us. And 6 years later, we have returned. Some might say revived. Others might say resurrected. A few others would say, what else, Nick? Reanimated, I guess?
Yeah.
I think, you know what a good term for this would be?
What?
Rebirth. What's up, everyone? My name is Yash Kapoor, and welcome to our Daredevil Born Again Aftershow podcast.
Dude, we're gonna cover Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I'm sorry, I lied to you. Oh, we're back. We're back.
He's back. I'm like that guy from Sonic 2. He's back. Agent Stone.
He's back. Oh boy, man. Oof, we're back, and it's a little heated.
What? Dude?
It's a little heated. Okay, but anyway, we'll get to that later. But
I mean, I get why, but like, dude.
Okay, we'll get to it. Dude. So
I don't think I can emphasize how much like shock I am in right now.
yeah,
Holy crap.
I was shaking We can talk about this before watching the show.
I had
shaking.
butterflies. I had butterflies in my stomach.
Same. I was shaking. I was trying to play like Fogwell's Gym while like boxing in the air because I was trying to get the nerves out of my body because I was
Dude,
terrified.
I was trying to focus hard on my job interview, just sort of.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, no, we were trying everything to distract ourselves, and it didn't work because we were very nervous. We were checking Disney Plus at 7:59 p.m. I was refreshing that Disney Plus app, and
unreal.
And
we rewatched the finale.
We did because
we rewatched the finale of season 3.
Yes, and I guess we should sup Squid Livers. We're just gonna. I don't know if you could hear. We might be a little delayed for you, but on our screen, but we're kind of. Don't worry about it. If you have a question, just leave it in the chat, and we'll come back to it, and then you'll be able to see it in our.
You started the cameras, right?
Yeah, it should be rolling. Is it?
I'm looking at the thing, and all I see is starting soon.
Yeah, it should start in a minute. It's a little delayed. It's very delayed, actually, I think. You can hear music, though, right?
Skip this. Oh, no, I can't. I can hear a... Wait. Okay, I'm here. Skip this.
Oh, no. No, it should be fine. Hold on. God damn it. Wait, is it working for you?
Oh.
Our beloved Netflix show. I'm so sorry. Technical difficulties. Is it working for you? It's a little delayed. Some might say. Sorry about this, folks.
It's working for me. Like, it's sorry.
Yeah,
it's starting at the beginning.
Okay, so we need to adjust everything. I think our internet just sucks.
Obviously.
So we're just flying by the seat of our pants here. But yeah, I guess we could just probably continue. Any commenters that leave a comment live, we probably won't respond to it for a while because the stream is just really delayed on our end. So yeah, apologies in advance. What you can probably do is once the VOD's uploaded and assuming the stream is fine, I'll leave this thing up for like 10 seconds or whatever. Like 10 minutes, and that way if anything gets deleted, it won't cut out our talk, so that way you can leave a comment down below if you have any questions for us, and then we can answer them probably next week or whatever. But again, apologies, we're really bad at this. Well, I'm bad at this, but okay, so how should we start? What should we do? Do you want to just jump into it? Is there any preamble we need to do? General thoughts. Nico, what were your general thoughts on the season premiere or series premiere of Daredevil Born Again?
I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw the fog, we are so back.
Yeah, right? It's the fog. It's like, oh.
Yeah, like someone on the team was like, you know what was missing from the previous version of the show? A fog machine.
Yeah, like
where's the fog?
Let's just crank that fog machine. Let's crank it. Let's just drench the whole street in like steam and smoke or whatever.
You should not be able to see your marks by the time we're
done. It's crazy. I don't know what they were doing.
Like, holy shit, dude.
That's so funny.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's so much fog.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did that, but
it's a little bit ludicrous. Yeah.
It is a little bit ludicrous. It's kind of silly, but no, but overall,
it's different. It's fun. Yeah. It's unique.
It's definitely unique. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Makes the show look unique. Yeah.
Yeah, but seriously though, what do you think? What do you think? Like, yay, nay? How do you feel about this show?
Yay! Hell yeah! Are you kidding me? Yay!
Were you like that the whole way, or was it just like?
Yes, I was like that. Yeah, the whole way.
Mm-hmm. Good. You ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The first 10 minutes of episode 1, I wanted to stab myself. Because I thought, this sucks. They fucked it up. It's over. They ruined it. They absolutely soiled it.
What?
And then
Why? Wait,
we'll get to
are you talking about the first 10 minutes?
the after the thing, which we'll get to later. But after fuck it, this is an after show. After Foggy's death, I was like, this is over. This is so bad. This is so poorly done. We're so cooked. This is the worst. I hate
What
this.
are you talking about?
We'll get
What
to
are
it.
you
We'll get to
talking
it.
about?
We will get to it. But I was like, we're so over this. So I can't believe I was excited for this fucking show. And then as the episode went on and I started to realize, oh, this is like an actual episode of television, I was like, okay.
Well,
and then,
to be fair, yeah, episode 1's also changing a lot.
And then by episode 2, I was like, we're so back. We're so back. Hell yes. That's
I mean,
my honest
okay, I can kind of see where you're coming from if we're taking into account how episode 1 is like it has a lot of stuff
It's a
crammed
mess.
in the beginning.
It's a mess.
The first half has a lot of stuff crammed into it.
Oh, thank you.
It's definitely trying to set the stage in order for the show to... The new idea for what the show is to make sense is definitely setting that stage up.
Okay. No, but that's... Okay, so... Hold on. How do I explain? That's my major... So far, Okay, hold on. Okay, let's break this down. Beginning of episode 1, it starts with Nelson, Murdock, and Paige, and we got Karen, Foggy, Matt on a night out, right?
Yep.
And then
night out.
it's like the vibes. They're different. They're definitely different.
Yeah, because of the letterbox, obviously.
Yeah, it's different, but we're so back. It's like, oh, Foggy, Karen, and Matt, they're talking. Matt and Karen are flirting, and I'm like,
yeah.
Man. Yeah. And then we get some like stuff with some like guy named Cherry, which we'll find out later is gonna be Matt's private investigator for his thing.
Oh yeah, that's something
Kirsten,
we
Foggy. I guess Foggy and what's her name from Netflix show?
Oh, they just said her name in the season finale, and we heard it too.
Claire. Marcy. They broke up, I guess, and Foggy's flirting with Kirsten, and I'm like,
well, yeah, I think it was when Foggy told Marcy that he was gonna go back to being like a defense attorney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on, I'm just finding the chat.
Okay, let's see if it shows up here. Let's see how.
Okay.
How many long.
But no, but yeah. So I was it wasn't bad. It was just different, right? And then the red flag happened. The aspect ratio went boop,
changed.
and then it went as he focused on Foggy.
I liked that though. I like that. I like that a lot.
No. Here's the thing. Initially I was like because it was exciting. I was like, oh, are they gonna stick with it? They didn't, but we'll get to that later. We'll talk about it later, but I don't like that. I hope they do that. They bring that back, because if that's just for that episode, that's lame. But so
I get that.
Then we get what I assume is our oneer. No, Foggy gets a call from his client saying that, like, oh, I'm troubled, in danger. And then we get our first F-bomb. And that's the red flag. That's me going, wait, we could do that? wait, we could do that? I know Deadpool Wolverine.
They said the F word.
Yeah, that's our... Deadpool Wolverine was R, so, like, of course. But, like, no, but this was, like...
Yeah.
I was like, excuse me? Whoa. And then...
Yeah.
What happened? Matt goes to investigate and finds out.
Oh yeah, we get the first CGI Daredevil and Daredevil Born Again.
That was also. I was like, I was like, it's cool, but like,
they're trying to incorporate Daredevil's swinging thing, because that's something he does from the comics. It's definitely they're also trying to blend it into live action footage, and sometimes that doesn't really work.
It doesn't work sometimes, dude. I'm telling you, it doesn't.
But like, I think it's something I have to take for a thing. I think trying to incorporate it is a valiant effort to make it different from the previous.
Show
how Matt's evolved. from season 3 of Netflix. So from the Netflix show, when he's able to do all these acrobatic stuff that he is known to do in the comics. That this is something that he does. He's not just a boxer; he's also like a gymnast.
Yeah, the Netflix show did not do a great job showcasing how much of a gymnast Matt is. So I'm glad this show is, even though it can't really do that good of a job because what it is, it's trying. Yeah. That's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. The fact that they're trying, at least, to show how cool it is.
So yeah, let's get into the Wonder. I actually really like it. It was just really funny to me because it's definitely like...
sorry.
Shit just happens at once. Like, honestly, that's the thing about this shit. A lot of shit happens.
Here's the thing. Due to some behind-the-scenes stuff, we know this entire sequence was like a late edition. This was a new thing. And I think after watching the entirety of episode 1, not just episode 1, we like thinking about it now, it's so obvious that this is a new thing. It's really obvious this was shot like way later. Because they made a big deal about it. They made a big deal like, guys, we brought Karen and Foggy back after we retooled it. But it's so I don't want to say sloppy. And I don't want to say rush, but there's definitely like it's almost too quick.
I feel like it is a little too quick. Yeah, I will agree.
It's way too quick.
It is. Although I will say on the subject of the fight itself, I actually really like it. It's got a lot of moving elements. There's a lot of things happening. It doesn't always stay boring. It has something new always happens because with there's a bunch of different stuff that's going on. You got Smoke. You got Bullseye throwing stuff. Still, you got Matt also trying to hear Karen and Foggy as he's also fighting Bullseye. So at moments he stops.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Foggy gets shot by Bullseye. Wait, hold on. We completely...
Oh, yeah. We skipped... Well, yeah. Okay, so the show opens with Bullseye shooting Foggy.
Yeah.
And Matt kicking the crap out of him in the bar.
Or no.
It's just really...
For seemingly no reason, it just happens? That's crazy.
He hates Matt, let's be honest.
No, but like...
He would do that, though.
That's crazy. That just happened. Like, it just went boom. It was like, bam. It's like, what? It's not even like... There was no preamble. There was no warning. It was just boom. Minute 1. What? Anyway, so there's a fight scene. It's cool. There's smoke everywhere. There's fighting and shit.
At various points, it was really funny to me because the way Bullseye moves and stuff as he's climbing up the stairs, and I'm like, dude, do you need to take a breather? It feels like you've been
lots of knives are thrown. More. It's really funny. There is oh boy, there's some CG doubles here that I'm not.
Yeah, there are some CG doubles there, but legitimately, for me, like just for a second, I thought for a second Bullseye was going to do one of those like, can we take a timeout? Can we take a timeout?
No, but
like, I know I killed your best friend, and we've been fighting up this bar the entire time. But can we just take like 5 minutes to take a break? Just give me a quick 5.
No,
quick 5.
Okay. So also, can we talk about how ugly that looked? That whole sequence, it was ugly.
Dude, you need to get over. Okay, listen, it definitely is a late edition.
Season 3 looked better. I'm sorry, I have to say it.
Well, because they actually filmed on a rooftop, Yoshi.
They couldn't film on a rooftop
with a budget.
I'm sorry. It's Marvel Studios. Do
you know how hard it is to location scout?
It's Marvel Studios. They have $1 billion. You told me they couldn't show like a couple $10 million for a fucking rooftop? We're yelling. I'm sorry. This is getting heated. Minute 1. I told you this is heated. I feel heated. We'll get to it.
Okay, but anyway, we.
So yeah, it happens. Bullseye kills Foggy, and Matt's like, and Karen's like, oh, and then Foggy's like,
and then Daredevil throws him off the roof.
That's it. They're about to kiss. They're about to kiss. They're about to kiss. There's a tender moment between Matt and Bullseye where they realize they're secretly. But they're about to kiss. I swear to God, they're about to kiss.
Okay, this is an exaggeration, but yeah, they get a lot. There's a lot of male-on-male contact, which I'm also, by the way, I've heard things that the show was not leading into the religious element of Daredevil.
That's a lie.
And I just gotta say, that's a lie, because Karen said Jesus Christ when Foggy got shot, so, you know.
That's a lie.
That's a lie. In fact, if anything, this is more religious than ever.
Yeah. But
it's more religious than ever.
Daredevil Matt just kind of half-hazardly, I thought it'd be more dramatic. He just half-hazardly throws.
He just pushes him up, and he survives. There's a shot of Poindexter on the ground.
It's like, and then
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Holy shit!" And Karen doesn't even look at the body because I really like this touch from Deborah Ed Wool. She doesn't look at the body first because she doesn't know if it's mad or not.
Yeah.
So she has to like turn around and see, and it's like, "Oh god, it's Bullseye." And the guy, like literally, he falls from it. It's a backward shot. It's a static shot from like far away, so we see the body fall to the ground.
I assume
and then,
it
like,
was. That's crazy though.
and then he cuts to a slow push on his body, and then his face just wakes up and he's like, "Ow!" And I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah.
take 5."
No, it's. He's not even dead. He's not even dead. I thought for sure it was like, oh, they're gonna kill him, and then it's gonna be like he comes back.
They want that
later.
Bullseye show. What can I say? What can I
No,
say?
but they just fucking no. He's gonna be back because there's some shots in the trailer that aren't in this episode. He'll be back. He'll be back.
That's true.
But I think it's so stupid. Anyway, he takes off the mask and he fucking tosses it, and then
he quits being Daredevil.
I guess
that's the thing. He quits being Daredevil because he.
Okay, and then the intro happens, right? Okay.
Oh yeah, the intro. We gotta talk about this. I actually like it. I think it's a neat spin on the original intro, which it's still preserving the idea of important iconography and stuff related to Daredevil, but it's not doing the wax thing. I do prefer the wax thing they did with the Netflix intro, but for the new one, I do like the idea of all these elements of Daredevil being broken down and then rebuilding back up, because that's going to be the thing about the season.
So this opening sucks, but no, no, sorry, I meant the first like 10 minutes. That part sucked. I don't like that sequence. I think that sequence could have been done better, and I think part of the reason why is because that wasn't in the original footage. They had to do it. Like later. Because they didn't think about doing it or something. So because they had to reboot this whole fucking shitball. But excuse me for swearing, but you get my point. So they reboot this whole thing. They put that in the beginning of episode 1, and then the intro happens. I think the intro makes more sense based on like the plot of this season so far, which I'm gathering.
Yeah, the trajectory of what this season is going to be about.
I think there's some. The opening for the Netflix show is still iconic. This is not. This is like. The opening to the Netflix show is way better, like by a long shot. But this one's not bad. I think the Netflix show.
Yeah,
is just, it's like
that's fair.
That when you think of they played that fucking theme in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and She-Hulk because they knew you couldn't fuck with it.
Yeah, you couldn't fuck with it.
And this intro, it kind of fucks with it, but like it doesn't matter because it's not that bad. It's just But yeah, and then we get 1 year later that drop. So presumably he had sex with She-Hulk, then he flew back to New York, and then Foggy died all on the same day. That's what we're doing.
Same day too, yeah. Came back from the airport and everything.
Yeah, that's great.
No,
I'm joking.
we're joking. There's probably been a time gap, but still just really funny to think about.
But yeah, but that's so crazy. I'm sorry. That just to go back, that sequence was so weird, pacing wise. It was just all off.
It was definitely fast. Like this is definitely like it's like it's probably what The Last of Us Part 2 is going to start off like.
No, it's Last of Us Part 2. No, they're gonna. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Trust me.
Oh yeah.
It's just. It was too fast. I was like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing? Like, but anyway, sorry. We get to the trial of Poindexter, and
oh yeah.
Matt's moved to a new apartment outside of Hell's Kitchen, presumably.
Yeah, he doesn't go to Hell's Kitchen anymore. That's the thing.
Yeah, and he's like, justice will not be served because Foggy's dead. Is he though? He's
probably dead. I don't think they'll do the go to hell thing that I think happens at one.
No, like the witness Nico, not Soul Brubaker. He was in witness protection.
What?
He gets stabbed in prison. And it's like, you think he's dead, but he's not.
Oh, fucking spoilers, dude. I didn't know.
Foggy died. He didn't just die in the Zdarsky run, Nicole. Foggy's died like twice, 3 times, I think.
Oh, fuck. I'm a fake Daredevil fan.
Yeah. That's why I was like, Foggy dying? Cheers. Remember, that's my whole energy. I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
But,
hey, forgive me for being invested in the story.
Okay. So, we get a scene with Matt and Karen pretty much just figuring out what happened. Karen's in San Francisco. They don't talk anymore. The it's over. that was fast.
Yeah.
And then, okay. But before that, we see that Matt's working in his own law firm, Murdock and McDuffie.
Yeah. Murdock and McDuffie, yeah.
Which Kirsten McDuffie, I love her already. She's great.
I still have to read the Wade run, but yeah,
Power.
she's great so far in the show.
Yeah, but she's great. Then I guess after that, Matt goes on a date with Heather. Oh, Fisk. I'm sorry, we see Fisk.
Yeah, Fisk is officially started campaigning for mayor or something.
Yeah, or he's a late entry, and Vanessa has been running the crime business, so they have a little chat where it's like, hey, I'm thinking we should be like, everything's ready now. I can run for mayor and win this thing.
Yeah.
Then Matt goes on a date with Heather, a coffee date with Heather. There's vibes. It's cool.
Oh yeah, that's something else we should point to. We were wondering about the love life of Daredevil, how we portrayed.
It's fine. It's good.
It's good. It's good.
We're there.
We're right there.
Interesting that, because I don't think in the comics Heather was way before Kirsten, I think, because it went Heather, then his blind wife, whose name escapes me, and then back with Elektra or whatever. But the point is, they're bringing Heather in now, which is interesting. In the comics, she like commits suicide, so I don't know what they're gonna do in the show. They're probably gonna
that's fucked up.
It's probably something with Muse, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
So then what happens after? I guess Fisk announces he's running for mayor.
Yeah.
And you have Gandolfini.
Oh god, this fucking guy. The actor's great. He plays the character really well. I want to fucking choke this little shit.
You know, in the comics, his name is Dan. Oh fuck, what's his last name? I have it pulled up here.
No.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Dan Blake. Yeah, Daniel Blake. In the show's name Daniel Blake. In
Daniel
the comics,
Blake, I want to fucking choke.
He's a character called the Martian. I don't think they're gonna do that though. I think that's just a reference.
That would be pretty funny.
The budget's already so bad if we're doing these digi doubles. But anyway, I'm sorry. It's a time. Should we talk about the look of this show?
Oh yeah, it's still Letterbox.
It's bad. I'm just kidding.
You're just a hater, all right?
I'm a hater. I gotta no.
Don't embrace that. You shouldn't.
It doesn't. It's not that it looks like shit. It does not look like shit. You can tell they shot. You can tell my mouse is like, you can see my mouse and like the fucking screens. It's really funny on the Discord. So I'm just circling over you anyway. So what part are we on the stream, by the way?
Let me see.
I'm just curious. For audio listeners, we're heavily delayed, so I'm trying to figure out where we're at.
Literally right when we're talking about Foggy's death. I think the stream is periodically
Are you shitting me?
Stuttering. Yeah.
Oh. Damn it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know why this is happening.
Hold on, let me put it on my end. I know why.
This never happened before, right?
No, it's stupid. No, the stream's fine. Stream's fine on my end, Nico.
Okay, well it's buffering on my end, so.
We'll see what happens. If worse comes to worse, we'll just fucking record this and do it later.
Okay.
Anyway, so things happened in this episode. Can we just skip through it? I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot. Okay, like this episode's mostly about. It's very obvious that they were trying to course correct. This is one of the big
pilot,
steps they were doing to
pilot.
course correct. This is a pilot that was redone in order to course correct into what the show's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be able to reuse old footage without making it look weird or like out of place.
We get introduced to this gimmick, I want to call it, called the BB report. And it's not
actually like the BB report. It reminds me of in the Zdarsky Spectacular Spider-Man run. There's this issue where it periodically cuts to someone recording a documentary about Spider-Man, and it's just a bunch of single panels of people talking about him. And I really do like that effect. I think it's a great way to. It's like what Sam Raimi did with Spider-Man 1, where it just cuts to a bunch of people talking about Spider-Man. I know you're shaking your head because it's true.
I want to say it, but it's too mean. We don't know where
it's true though, right?
Here's the thing: we don't know where this is going.
Yeah, we don't know where this is going, obviously, because this is also a recurring element in the show.
I hate it right now.
I like it.
I hate it right now.
I like it.
I think it's weird.
It's something Marvel shows have been missing for me.
No, but I don't. Here's the thing: it interrupts the episode. It looks different. I wonder if this is old footage and they just tried to slide it in here.
It feels like new footage.
It doesn't. It feels like it's not like interrupting a scene. I think it looks too fake. Because I'm watching here's the thing. I'm not subscribed to Channel 5 or like any news stuff on YouTube, but I follow a couple people that do like walking, like on the ground interviews, right? I watch YouTubers, some YouTube channels that do that. I don't know what it is. This show acts like it's like the most professional thing in the world when it's just some guy holding a microphone, like a lav mic. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right? Those type of videos? Like on the street videos. I don't know why they can't.
Yeah, you can tell some of these guys are just actors. You can tell some of these guys are just actors.
But I know it's super hard to act like that. Like be more natural. Like naturalistic acting's hard, but I don't know why they don't just. Whenever you have a plot like a storytelling device where you're doing like on the street interviews from like a random YouTuber, blogger, news journalist, whatever. I don't know why it's done in a way that looks so fake. I'd rather it just be like that, like a person with a camera and a microphone just talking to people.
Yeah,
I get the intent. I get what they're doing. I think I really don't know why they can't just do it. Like they can. No one saw like Channel 5 and thought, "Oh, we could just rip that."
We'll see.
That style,
I don't know, but I like it so far.
We'll see. We'll obviously Ben Urich's daughter, granddaughter, whatever.
Whatever. Yeah.
But anyway, so Matt and Fisk have a conversation in a diner, and this
is one of the scenes that was.
It feels like they're flirting. It feels like they're flirting. It feels like
it does. Yeah, it does. It feels like they're flirting.
Crazy.
Honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Like honestly,
this show is too woke.
I said this before when you and I were watching season 1 of Daredevil, but it definitely does feel like a lot of the male to male relationships in the show, even the friendship, are written with this undertone of love,
sexual
and
tension,
care, like between
love, love, and
between
care.
Foggy, between Foggy and Matt, and also even Fisk and Wesley. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of tenderness in that friendship kind of relationship that we don't often see in media because of the stupid, toxic masculinity bullshit. But like, it's really good. It's just, and I'm saying this about two people who are against each other. I'm saying this about
they're bad guys.
About a hero and a villain. Is a hero and a villain having a diner, but it feels there's so much like. It feels like a relationship.
And you know what's crazy?
Not like a sexual.
You know what's crazy?
Like in a romantic
you know what's crazy? This is the only thing in the MCU. Literally, this is the only hero-villain relationship in the MCU that has like actually like power. Like it feels like they have
Thor
history.
And Loki?
That's over. I'm talking about like right now.
Oh right.
This is
I guess right now you're right. Yeah,
they have history. Like they have the problem with the MCU is that with their villains, they either kill them off by the end of the movie, or they're in jail and we never see them again.
Mm-hmm.
This is like,
or they go to another universe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you mean. This is like.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Sorry.
It's my fault.
I'm sorry.
I fell for that. No, but you're right. You're right.
I get your point though. Yeah, this is the it's like with Spider-Man having a secret identity. Like that's the only one that has one. It's like same thing with Daredevil. Like he's the only one that has like a working relationship with his nemesis.
Even a relationship, like even like a thing. Like it's a thing. He has a thing.
Yeah, a history that's shown on screen.
Yeah. So then they're talking. It's a nice scene. I like it. Definitely Vincent and Charlie workshop the shit out of that scene. It works.
Yeah, it's because it's essentially two guys talking in a diner, but they really make it feel like it's a big important moment.
Yeah, and then I guess Fisk wins being mayor, and that's it. Heather and Matt are dating. Yeah. They go on a date, and then Matt's doing a really bad job hiding his secret identity. A shockingly bad job with it. Yeah, a shockingly bad job. Then that's pretty
much just leaves and listens.
Yeah, and it's just like he's mayor now. Woo, that was easy.
Yeah,
we did it.
Really fast track that.
Okay, this pilot had to do a lot. It had to like speed through like everything the original show didn't want to include. And then without episode, that's why I don't like episode 1. I don't think I like episode 1 that much because it's like it definitely feels like
it's kind of like the first half of Spider-Man 3 where it's just moving too fast.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, I'd argue it's no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it is like Spider-Man 3. It's just too fast. This episode 1, it was just too fast. It was too weird.
But it was very furious, let me tell you.
Yeah, yeah. It's the most brutal. There's a couple F-bombs that I was shocked that we're doing now.
Yeah.
Because the Netflix show got so close, but they didn't do it, except for John Bernthal that one time, but I'm pretty sure that was an accident that they left in, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. This is prestige television in the year 2025. We're so cooked. Do you want to talk
about episode 2 now, or do you want
to... Okay, no, but episode 1 out of 10, what do you rate it?
Actually, I rated a solid 8.
7.
I think it's very good. Okay, it's very good, but it does feel a little too fast.
7. No, I say 7 because it's greetings from Chile, Matias Henriquez. Amazing beginning. I get the whole. Anyway, we'll get to it. But for me, episode 1, it was too fast. Things happened in a weird pace, but then again, you also have to factor in that they were like, this is a brand new pilot with old footage. They were trying to recombine it all, and it just didn't. You could. This is a Frankenstein season of television, so we'll see the overall feeling about season 1. But right now, it's very clear. Episode 1 is like, okay, we gotta course correct hard, and then we gotta A, course correct hard, and B, we have to connect it to what was already shot.
Yeah, you have to create a point where you could use old footage and not have it interfere with what the intended tone and the story of the show is going to be.
Yeah,
because that's also something you have to keep in mind. This show is okay. This is gonna be a really funny analogy, but this show was quite literally born again.
It was born again, like literally like rebirth, but
and we saw it. We were all there,
and it's back with a revengeance. I said it's back with a revengeance.
Speaking of revengeance, let's talk about episode 2.
Okay, so episode 2. This is my favorite one so far. This is good.
Yeah, this is the one. This is where the show definitely picks up. It definitely slows down. Stuff's happening at a natural pace. There's also an interesting angle. We're introduced to new
characters, new plots. We get again.
I gotta say
it. It feels like episodes. These are episodes of television. These are like like we had a beginning, middle, end here.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the whole thing. So first of all, I didn't know. It's been a while. The first time I've ever seen White Tiger was in the Ultimate Spider-Man show. That was on Disney XD.
Oh yeah, with the daughter, yeah.
With the daughter, yeah. I the amulet gives him magic powers.
Fuck it,
That's
why
his
not?
thing.
You know
is
what?
That his thing for the comics?
Yeah, it's a thing. You know what? I'm really glad this show just kind of like was
really
like,
fun. I know it's just really funny how understated that is. Like they show you the footage of White Tiger fighting in episode 1, and I thought he was just a guy in a white tiger mask and a white cloak just fighting. I'm like, oh, okay, well he's ex-military in the show, so that makes sense for him to be able to fight. But no, they say verbatim that they say verbally that he has a amulet that gives him enhanced powers, and I was like, that didn't look like he had enhanced powers
because he wasn't wearing it.
No, not in the episode beginning. I'm talking about the footage of the grocery store thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm actually kind of glad the show kind of hand waved that like fuck it, it's a thing. It wasn't like Netflix where they try to. It's like what they did with Bullseye's like abilities. Or like fuck it, he could just do that. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. That's true.
Like, who cares?
He can just throw really good.
He could just
throws really good.
He could just do it. I truly.
He just
don't
has
care.
a fucking.
We truly don't care, but
He just is him. Quite frankly, he is him.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so I found this episode to be way better.
Oh yeah.
We see Fisk is not his mayor duties are very.
Dude, the way Fisk was just trying to sit down on the desk and like fold his cufflinks, I was like, dude, this guy does not fit being a mayor. Like he clearly is like slightly regretting the job.
Imagine this is the desk. It's like.
Yeah, he sucks at his job. He's starting to not like find.
He has the Doctor Strange fingers where it's like. But yeah, he's trying to do it. I can't do a portal.
Vanessa, the city won't let me do a portal.
Daniel, why can't I do a portal?
Well, I don't know, boss. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Fuck that Daniel kid. Fuck him. I love the actor that plays it.
He's just Baron Trump. He's Baron Trump. He's Baron Trump. He's Elon Musk. Baron Trump.
Oh God! Don't say that, man.
It's true.
Make reality hit hard, man. Okay.
Whatever. But you get my point. It's
yeah,
funny.
You're right.
He's killing it.
Anyway, he is killing it. Yeah, he makes me want to kill him, which means he's killing it. Anyway.
Episode 2. Matt goes on another date. No, that's before. What am I missing?
Matt has a rough day.
Rough day how?
Matt randomly decides to take White Tiger's defense. Take up White Tiger's defense.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then it's just really funny. He literally walks in the court. He gets ready to present, but then district attorney comes in, and the judge is like,
"Oh no, Kirsten's like, Matt, are you serious? We can't take this case. This is stupid." And Matt's like, he's innocent. And Kirsten's like, "I know you have a good intuition." And Cherry's like, "I know you're Daredevil, so like, yeah, you're right, but like, it's really stupid."
Yeah.
But yeah. So they take the case. His wife doesn't show up to court, and then there's the police show up because it's a dead cop. Oh my God! He got arrested. Sorry, White Tiger got arrested because he was trying to help someone who was getting beat up. But I guess the person that was doing the assaulter was a cop, so that's why he was arrested. And because
these little teas, yeah, it was like a sting operation. It was like in Batman Cape Crusader when they started.
I don't think it was a sting operation. I think it's a cover-up.
Or no, it was like. Could be cover up, yeah.
Yeah, the cops are harassing somebody.
And we'll see where that leads to later because there's something that happens at the end. But anyway,
continue.
What was I gonna say? One of the police officers dies in the fight. I think they tripped over. Yeah, gets hit by a train and dies, and so White Tiger ends up getting arrested. And then Matt decides to randomly take his case because he just overhears him getting beat up.
And he's like, my Catholic guilt cannot like the stand or something. And then, gosh, Fisk. I guess Fisk is having trouble with the police commissioner who's retiring.
Yeah.
So, he tries to visit him at a funeral. No, they get stuck in traffic. And then there's a big hole in the street.
Hole, apparently, there's a big hole.
Who knows if that was planted or not?
What if it honestly was just there?
That Stiltman just doing his Stiltman things.
It's probably Spider-Man thing. Let's be honest.
Oh my God, fuck that guy. But
he was referenced in episode 1. He was referenced in episode 1. He
was. He tells like, "Hey, you working man, I'm the mayor. You have permission to fix this. See, I'm fixing this city." And there's a big publicity stunt, and they're like, "Woo, go man, you fucking kill it, bro. I love you, man."
I mean, fuck that guy, but he did fix that hole, so he's like, okay.
Yeah, woo. And then
Really plug that hole.
mm-hmm.
His first act as mayor was plugging holes.
Yeah, but then Matt he senses that White Tiger is lying about something, so Kirsten and Cherry go over to visit his wife to like try to convince.
I actually really like Cherry. I don't know if Cherry's a comic character, but
oh no, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know if Cherry is a comic book character.
I don't know either.
If he was original. He's an original.
I like him
show, but I like him so far.
He's doing what Ben Urich would have been, or Karen.
He's basically Daredevil's Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. But yeah. So they find out he's white, he's a vigilante, and that Matt's like, "Oh my god, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Why didn't you tell me this throws this whole case on the because Fisk is going after vigilantes. If this trial finds out that my client's a vigilante and a cop killer, it's gonna be so bad."
And then so he eventually tries to take it to
killer.
the
so then he's talking to the judge.
So he tries to
and then he's
with
basically
the
like
attorney there too.
Yeah, to be like, listen, the fact that my client is a vigilante has no bearing on the actual situation that occurred, because I don't know if this is actually like how it works in real life, but if I was in the jury and this guy was a vigilante, we found out. I don't see how it
jury nullification.
Yeah. I don't see what the benefit. Or maybe they'd be swayed. I don't know. It's weird because like.
Well, it's because Fisk ran a platform of anti-vigilantism, and then he got elected mayor. So there's a lot of the public opinion can be swayed to anti-vigilante depending on if the members of the jury are pro-Fisk or not. How many are pro-Fisk? Mm-hmm. But Matt, as a defense attorney, is arguing that White Tiger, but the defendant being White Tiger, does not hold bearing on the facts of the case events, which was he saw someone get beat up, he tried to step in, and an accident happened. It wasn't his fault, and that the police are trying to create a cop killer out of someone to keep their authority, which is like, yeah, it's something else that the show does. But yeah, that's what Matt's doing as the defense attorney.
Then Fisk goes to visit the retiring police chief, or whoever. I don't know who he is. He's somebody, but essentially it's like, "Fuck you, Kingpin. You're a villain."
Police chief. Yeah, he goes off on him. He's like, "You suck, man. Your clothes, whack. Your
you know what?
Hair,
he has
head,
nothing.
Whack. The fact.
He has nothing.
Your ring, whack."
I just saw the chat. That's crazy. Why would you post that here? What did we do?
Hello, Matthias, Henrique.
Reserve cryptid.
Yeah, I don't know if the spinal implant
wait.
is a thing.
Yeah. But look, did you see the recent comment 1101?
1101. I don't see it. Hey guys.
Okay. No, it's reverse cryptid. Says I like to pee in bottles. I don't know why you decided to type that, but.
Did you ban him?
I'm not gonna ban. I'm gonna leave that there because I don't think that's a big deal yet. I think he's from the Discord.
I don't see it.
I think he's from Troy's Discord, but it's really funny. That just distracts my. Oh my god. that just.
Anyway, speaking of piss, this man is absolutely gonna pee on his shoes. If he would, if he did, if he could get away with it, he would absolutely have peed on his shoes. Right.
You know what though? He has nothing on my my boy. Like, you interfere with the active hostage negotiation. You son of a bitch.
Shout out. I forgot the names. I forgot the names. The main character's name, but my boy. That guy's a good, honest one.
I'm just trying to help. Yeah, it's great. But anyway, imagine if that was him. That'd be crazy. if the same actor, that'd be wild. I'd be like,
hey man, gotta get that bank, right?
Yeah. Same voice and everything. But
gotta get that bank, man.
So Matt goes on another date with Heather, and that's before he finds out White Tiger and his secret, and then
Yeah.
get the details of that stuff dismissed in court because it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, we also get a little hint that Muse is going to be involved because
at a book signing of Heather Glenn's new therapy psychology book.
Which is very on the nose. The way they were talking about it's very on the nose about mask and double personas. And she was talking about like the masks that people wear reveal who they are underneath, and I'm like, so what about Spider-Man? Because there's no psychological reason why he chose to be a spider.
You know,
he just got bit by a spider and thought, like, you know, there's a logical thread.
There's Uncle Ben's death, and like, oh, he feels guilty for Uncle Ben's death, so he has to put great power, great responsibility. But like, when you think about it, Spider-Man, there wasn't really a traumatic moment that made his costume.
Well, I think getting superpowers and being bitten by a radioactive spider is a traumatic event in of itself.
No, but he was fine. He just slept that off. But like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like a day. It was like Batman has like, oh, I'm afraid of bats. It wasn't just that
he slept it off. You know, in the comics, that literally just happened. He got bit by a spider, then afterwards was I feel weird.
Here's the Daredevil. It's like, oh, I'm a Catholic. I'm heavily Catholic, and I'm dressing up as the devil to fight crime because like hating people.
And I have this sense that I feel like I've been given this like ability to help people.
I was blinded as a kid, but I got these powers and as a trade off. But and Batman's like, oh, like as a child,
Daredevil's tied heavily to his Catholicism, and Batman is for Batman. It's he was afraid of bats one time.
Both come from like a place of trauma. Whereas with Spider-Man's costume, it was just I got bit by a spider, so might as well.
The thread holds. I'm a scientist. The A to B, it makes sense. I can mathematically formulate the equation.
Yeah, and what's a factor in my dead uncle? Wait.
Wait, dead uncle? Is it a grave? Oh, fuck.
Whoa, jeez.
Uncle Ben, I'm sorry.
No, but okay, we gotta focus. So then he starts listening to the
yeah, and this is something, because I went to the show expecting it to not be very like tied to the religion like the previous show was, and I was like, okay, well this is fine then. I'll accept what it is.
Imagery wise, no.
Well, I'd argue standing in front of a church is very imagery.
Like cinematographer like intentionally framing shots, no. But like location, what he's listening to, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just straight up rack and focus a church door, giant doors to a church.
Yeah, but
and has a pastor or a priest specifically saying, I don't know what he's saying, but he's saying like a sermon or something, and Matt's just listening to it.
So then he starts
this show's very religious.
Yeah, to the police. Some guy, I guess the police officer that was at the scene, he's like walking out. And saying he's like done for the day, so Matt follows him and then just starts paying attention to him and just listens to him. And then the Ben Urich's granddaughter visits Fisk for an interview. I really don't know what they're doing with her because this is just a pet peeve. I hope what she does is cool in the future.
Yeah, me too. Because she seems to be
she's the POV of the city. Yeah, she's the POV of the city. But I don't.
Do you know who plays her?
I don't know. Idea. We'll look it up for next time. But
yeah, I want to create like a cast list so we can look at it so we can know.
It's just we'll see. I think it's a little fake, but that's just me. I wouldn't be mad at it if it was like. If it looked better, if it looked real. Again, in the age of YouTube, like now, it's totally not going to be this like professionally shot thing. It's just going to be like some girl with a camera going like, what do you think?
Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
It looks a little too professional. But yeah, anyway, Matt goes on another date with Heather.
Oh my god, I just made the connection. You're going to hate me for this. It's the opening of Josh Whedon's Justice League.
I'm done. Bye.
It 100% is though, right? It's the opening. It's Josh Whedon's Justice League.
I hate that you're right.
I am. It's so. Oh, I just made this connection. I can't wait to tweet this or skeet this or whatever the fuck you call it.
Can we please move on? Can we please move on?
Okay, so. Sorry. So we find out. Oh, they found the witness, the missing witness, and Matt goes to their apartment and tells them, "Hey, listen. I'm the lawyer of the guy that saved your life. You need to get the fuck out. They already know you're here. They're gonna kill you. This is not good. Yeah. This is bad. This is really fucking bad." And then
a couple of bad hombres about to come here.
And then he tells Cherry to pick up the guy at Lincoln, whatever park.
At some park. I don't know. He picks out a park.
And
I don't
then
know New York City.
And then the police officers come in, and Matt's like, "Yeah, oops, did I do that?" And then they start beating him up. And then we find out that the police officer in question,
one of them has a
Punisher tattoo. And this is something, when I saw in a teaser, I was vehemently like, they're really doing it? They're doing that?
Yeah, because that was a thing in one of the comics where
it's also
Punisher confronted
it's also
some
a thing
cops
in
that
real
were
life,
sporting his signal. Yeah, so some of the cops, Punisher was encountering cops that was using his symbol as their own.
Yeah.
And then Frank took it and just tore it in front of him, saying, "Don't be like me." Just don't.
Yeah. So, like, the thing about in real life, there are some people that use the Punisher logo that on their cars and stuff that maybe they shouldn't, because they don't. That's not at all what the Punisher's about.
There's a negative symbology there that
it says a lot about how you view your job if you have a Punisher logo on your and if you're it just says a lot. I'm just saying. I'm not. Don't kill me. It just says a lot. But so when I saw that, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, they're doing that. I didn't really know if they were doing that or not, so I'm glad they got it confirmed.
They beat him up. They beat Matt up, and then Matt goes sicko mode. He breaks some arms. He breaks faces.
Oh yeah, there was so much blood.
Yeah, that's a lot of blood. And then Matt screams, and then
cuts to the
and that I was like, we're so back. We are so back.
Yeah, I was like, wee! Oh, hold on, let me do this again. Wee!
They scared me. Episode 1, I was scared. I was like, oh, they fucked it. But then I was like, okay, it's not as good, but like, this is good. I'm not hating myself anymore.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. To a lesser extent, because I still think episode 1 is great. But
you think I don't know, man. I think it's fine.
You gotta stop being a hater. Stop being a hater, man. Stop being a hater.
I can't. Episode 1 was such a whiplash because they had to cover so much. At least
that's true. They just had to cover it. I still think the episode was good in spite of that, but episode 2 is where I think it felt a lot better because the pace was naturally slow. Oh yeah,
you know what?
Also, something we forgot to mention: the therapist, Heather, Matt's potential new girlfriend, I think. She's a therapist, and she gets hired by Fisk to be his and Vanessa's private couples therapist. So they're going to go in couples therapy.
She's a goddamn whore.
Oh, dude! Whoa! Hey, listen, Fisk wasn't there, all right?
Yeah, it does. Wait, by the way, do we know if Fisk got snapped or not? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
But they never say. I thought that was what they were going for, but no, it was just a year. The year that Fisk took off to go fuck around in Echo.
Yeah, they've been very coy about who got snapped and who didn't. When it comes to like Daredevil, I don't think they've ever said. I think for now, the assumption is that everyone from the Daredevil cast just got snapped for the sake of
whatever. Yeah, doesn't matter. So, this is where we stand.
That's just interesting element just gone.
So, that's pretty much it. Episode 1, 6 out of 10. Episode 2, like 8, 9 out of 10, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Where this show is strongest is in the writing. In action, the DG doubles, we're not, but
this episode surprisingly had a lot less CG doubles.
Yeah, and again, I will say, regardless of like my criticisms, we are back to having episodes in a Marvel Disney Plus show.
Well, depends. Okay, let's keep our expectations in check because I know, like we said,
Nick,
that we're so back and all that, and I'm glad episode 1 and 2 were really good, but this is still 9 episodes. We have 7 more left.
They
All
could
we
fuck it
know
up.
is
They could
that
fuck it up.
one of those episodes fucks it up for everything.
For all we know, there could be an episode that just fucks it up. Yeah,
that fucks everything up. So
yeah.
I want to keep it up when
listen.
I want to keep my expectation in check, but I'm back.
I'm never touching Disney Plus again after Andor season 2. So
okay.
this show can suck, and I'll be fine.
I mean, if
with
I feel like it, I might go back to Disney Plus for like The Simpsons.
If Andor season 2 sucks, I'll never forgive myself. But at least I'll season 1. If this show Daredevil Born Again sucks, I'm content because I have Andor and then I'm done. I have Andor and then I'm done with nerd shit. Same. With all of it. I'm done. But anyway, oh boy, is there anything else we got to say?
So what do you want to do predictions for the season?
No, because it's all leaked.
Why?
Okay, it's not everything's leaked. I don't care about. I'm more worried about season 2. I don't care about this season, if that makes sense, because this is a hodgepodge. This is like 2 different shows like melded together because like it was rebooted. I care more about season 2. Season 1, I don't give a fuck. Honestly, this season could be like an overall like a 6 out of 10, and I'd be like, cool, whatever, because season 2 is what I really care about.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you in the same boat, or are you like?
No, I still care about season 1, especially if it leads into season 2. That's what I do, because season 1 is the grand return of Daredevil. MCU
this is season
Daredevil,
4
from a show that has such an amazing, impactful. It is the moment. Like I don't know if I'm using that phrase right, but it is literally the moment. This show is the moment.
Daredevil, the show, like the original Netflix show, literally changed the entire live action superhero genre. Every live action
streaming itself, you could argue streaming itself.
Yeah, every I'd argue Stranger Things had more of an impact, but in House of Cards, but literally it was House of Cards, Stranger Things, and this show in Daredevil. Literally, like this changed how they shot how superhero movies. It changed how they made them because Daredevil was so good, and now we're bringing it. It's coming back, and it looks. I don't want to say worse, but it looks if this show fucks anything up, it's gonna be really bad. Because everyone.
No, I agree. Yeah, if it fucks it up,
Daredevil. Yeah. If they fuck it up it's over. It's legit. Like.
Yeah, like it is the make or break for Marvel MCU for probably a lot of people who are at risk, who have not engaged with the universe and their stories since No Way Home.
Yeah, this is or Guardians 3 even.
Or Guardians 3, yeah.
This is what I told shout out to Frustrated Jacob. I'm getting my stupid mouth. Shout out to Frustrated Jacob on YouTube. This is what I mentioned. I was thinking about the marketing for both Daredevil Born Again and Andor. And the whole time I was thinking like this is like the show. I've never seen a $1 billion IP from a major studio try their hardest to sell you on one of their new shows by saying that the rest of them by throwing the rest of the other shows under the bus and propping up this show. Like Andor, Andor trailer.
The rest of the show.
The rest of the shows, like think about like Andor. The rest of the Star Wars shows suck compared to Andor.
Okay, no, that's fair. You're talking about the other. Okay.
The marketing, how they're pushing the show, both Andor and Daredevil Born Again. They're basically it's basically like, yo, those other Marvel Studio shows, they suck. They're bad. They're garbage. Awful. This one, though, this is what you want. This is it. This is what everyone wants. Which is crazy. Because I've never seen that. I've never seen it in my lifetime that happened before. So, but it's exciting because it means I have a lot of confidence in this show. Which means we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, some things. If you change the aspect ratio one more time, I'm gonna gut you. But no, you will. If you change the aspect ratio and it doesn't make sense, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Feige. I'm kidding. I won't. That's a joke. 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 I don't want to get banned. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke.
So,
I love you.
How do you want to? I have this idea. What do you want to just pitch? Like, you know how like mostly nitpicking pitches random, like plugs in random things.
We'll do that at the end.
Okay.
But we have some questions in the chat. Coming in from again. Also, you can post your comments on the VOD. We'll respond to it either by replying to it in the comments or on stream. And yeah. So let's take a couple questions. From Squid Livers says, "Do you think Bullseye will come back as a major villain?" Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. He's still alive, so yeah.
Yeah.
He just got up. He was like, "Ow, on my face."
Yeah.
On my face.
Yeah.
He actually, I didn't think he would throw me. Oh.
For seemingly no reason, he's back. For no reason. We don't know the reason. It's just really funny how it's just...
He's the biggest hater. He's Matt's biggest hater.
He's just a hater. He has hater energy.
He's a hater.
It's crazy. But
doing the reverse flash thing with his, like, rubbing his fingers at supersonic speed.
Yeah. And then from Matias Henrique says, "How do you think the plot will explain that Bullseye survived the fall from the roof in episode 1? I think that the column surgery that he had included an adamantium implant or something like the comics." Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Wait,
it could also be that he just
how does
built
that make
different.
sense? Because the Sentinel, because in everyone's favorite Marvel Studios movie, Eternals and Captain America: Brand New World, the adamantium wasn't a thing until like the Celestial was like in the ocean.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Bullseye's probably just built different.
He probably is. Is there anything else you
You
want to talk
saw
about?
his face after the trial. He looked fine. Like, he fell from a 5 to 6 story roof and landed on his face, and then the court, his face is fine.
It's so good. It was too quick.
Like, oh yeah, fine. Just walk it off.
So he's like, set leaks, whatever. I knew Foggy was gonna die. I knew. Right. I was like, okay.
I mean, I didn't see
Huzzah.
all the set leaks, but I had a feeling.
Yeah. But it was just so... It was bad. There was no funeral. Oh my god. It just kind of happened. I felt nothing.
Well, because you knew it was happening.
I guess.
It's the same thing with No Way Home. You felt spoiled because you spoiled yourself because you didn't care.
I still should feel... I felt sad when Aunt May died. I felt sad. I was feeling something. With this, I was feeling nothing. It was crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was the marketing or the set leaks or whatever. But like, it just I don't know. I feel like I try to avoid spoilers for the hardest I can, unless it's Daredevil, which is the case. Yeah. But unless it's like a huge event where like they retooled the entire show, then I'm like trying to pay attention. But I think, I don't know. I thought I would feel more sad, and I just felt like numb. Not sad, but not like numb and like, oh, this is like post sad where you're numb. I just like, okay. I was like, okay. I don't know. I felt that could have been handled better, especially because you're opening with that. That's your like big thing. Like, guys, we brought Karen, Matt, and Foggy back, and then we're gonna kill him all. We're gonna break him up. We're gonna destroy it. Because we're making a bold statement here, and it's like, I don't know. I feel like this could have used more.
What would
tact.
the original show have been like? What would your reaction?
They wouldn't have mentioned this at all. That was. That's what's crazy.
So
what was he gonna do? I need to know. I think
the Murdock and McDuffie thing was going to be what the show was.
Yeah, I think so too. I think what they were doing, where they were like, it was like a soft reboot, and
yeah, because I don't know what happened. Either the agents of Deborah Ann Wool and I forgot the other guy's name.
Eldon Henson. They were just.
Eldon
they were never.
Either their agents asked for too much that they couldn't do.
No, they were never.
Their agents
I guarantee you, because Marvel Studios, before they retooled their entire production pipeline, were stupid. They probably weren't thinking about season 4. They were probably thinking, okay, we're just gonna bring back Charlie, we're gonna bring back Vincent, and we're gonna do a soft reboot because we don't have time to do anything else. And then they were shooting it, and then Vincent and Charlie were like, something's off, and then the strikes happened, and then Kevin Feige
Feige agreed.
And then Feige agreed, and then changed it all. But then they fired all the creatives, hired new ones, brought in the Loki directors, brought in the showrunner for Punisher season 1 for some reason, who made it into a show, but he still had to use some of the old footage, so they just did that, and that's where we're at.
Yeah.
So this season's gonna be again like a hodgepodge. It's like a Frankenstein.
Yeah, it's like a weird Frankenstein thing, and time will tell if it will be for the better, if it'll be smooth, or if it'll be very rough. So far, I think episode 1's rough.
Episode 1
but episode 2's a little better.
Yes, I will say.
Episode 2 is a positive sign of things to come. If we're using old footage.
I think episode 2 is as good as the second half of season 2. A good episode on the second half of season 2. I should clarify. A good episode.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I think Vincent and Charlie fucking killing it. Keep going, guys.
Oh yeah, totally. This. As usual.
You got this. The new cast I like a lot. Kirsten and Cherry, their actors are pretty good. I like that relationship. I like that dynamic.
I want to fucking choke Daniel Blake out, and that's how good of an actor he is.
Yeah. I love him. The new Wesley is interesting too. I wonder if he's Muse. That'd be a good twist.
That'd be good.
You think it's like the swarmy like guy?
Yeah, it's like really... a misdirect. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm excited to see an actual television show from Marvel Studios for once in their fucking lives because, oh boy, and looking forward to next week, which we might or might not have a stream for. It might be a little awkward. I know for sure if we have a stream next week, it'll be sort of quieter than this because we're pretty loud.
Oh yeah,
we'll have guests over, but we'll still probably stream. We might just end up recording our thoughts and posting it later. We're still trying to talk about it, but pretty much after episode 3, it's up in the air, and we might do a mid-season check-in. We might just do a post-season review. And we'll let you all know what happens once we cross that bridge. And any last let's recommend stuff. Recommend random stuff. I've been reading The Odyssey to prepare for Christopher Nolan's grand epic. I don't know, it's pretty old, but I don't know. That's pretty much it. Some comics. Absolute Wonder Woman's killing it. Honestly, Absolute Wonder Woman is the only Wonder Woman book you should be reading right now. I don't know why you're reading the Tom King one. Just stop. Just stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
I mean, from my brother says, yeah.
Yeah. Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. That's it. We're still on chapter 2. It's taken forever. We're probably not done with chapter 2. That's me. What
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's me. That's what I have to recommend.
I'd recommend watching my newest video on my YouTube channel where I covered the first Witcher book called The Last Wish and finally get into this stupid franchise that I, for some reason, have never been able to get to, despite trying to play the third game 3 times, actually.
6
times. I've tried to get into this stupid franchise 6 times.
No. I was thinking of me. That's 3. Whatever. You've been trying to get into it for a while.
3 times.
Yeah.
3 times. Trying to get to a while, and I finally got into it by reading the books they're based off of.
Yeah. Was it worth
and also
it?
Read Daredevil Born Again. Read
the actual comic. Oh my goodness.
The actual fucking comic right here. Read this shit. Read this shit.
Why is the show called Daredevil Born Again if it's not adapting the Born Again comic?
Shut the fuck up.
Sit down. Be humble. No, Kevin Feige burst into
okay, but like the serious answer, I don't know why it's named after an arc. It's clearly not adapting, or it's already adapted.
Like,
but if you
they
wanted
could
to,
have just called it season 4 when it's a right things. They couldn't. Imagine if this was the actual show. It was called Daredevil season 4. Imagine that was the title. That'd be crazy.
Would you have forgiven the intro change?
No.
That would have made the intro change worse, actually. So I'm glad they didn't.
I think, man, that intro, it's not as catchy.
That's fair. That's a very
too
fair
grand. It's too bombastic. It needs to be.
I also prefer the Netflix intro because it feels more iconic and more symbolic.
Yeah.
I mean, I like what the new one's going for, but it's just
like,
not
the
the
chords,
same.
I guess. The Newton brothers, they kept the chords.
Oh, yeah. But it's just not the same. It doesn't hit as hard, man.
I don't know why. It's just one of those things, I guess.
Just one of those days.
We don't want to wake up. Everything's effed. Everybody sucks. No human contact.
You know why?
Ripping someone's head off. No human contact. But if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away. Sorry. Well, watch Mosh. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, just also watch Mosh.
And yeah, that's about it. Have a good night, everyone. Sorry for how if we strayed off. If you want to call us hacks or losers, go ahead. I honestly, my self-esteem is so low that nothing you can say could hurt me. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. Take care.
I have a job interview next week, so I could really use the low self-esteem. Okay, bye.